How's it going, everybody? My name is Johnny, and today I want to do a little review talking about my Toughbuilt pouches and tool bags. I've had owned these for a little over a year, so I kind of want to give you my year review on them. And yeah, hopefully this video helps you out if you guys are in the market for something to hold your tools and you're kind of in between brands. Hopefully this video helps you out. But the reason I got into Toughbuilt is that I had a really outdated tool holder system. I had an old school tool bag, I had an old school belt tool holder. It got the job done, but when you see something like Toughbuilt come out, and once you get into the system, it's just a very easy, more efficient way of just going about things, which I like the most. So I'll talk about each individual tool pouch, and then I'll talk about the tool bag at the end. So yeah, let's get started. So essentially, when you buy a pouch, it gives you a clip for your belt. You just close it and then lock it in place with this orange tab, and your pouches lock into place as well. They all offer a unlocking mechanism. As you can see here, this orange tab you just push in and you can lift it up. This one's a little bit different. You just push back and then lift it up, so it stays on your belt very secure. I have zero issues with this belt clip. Another cool thing about this is it offers screw holes for you guys to mount them on the wall like I have here, or however you have it set up, which is actually very useful. So you can get like a pack of 3 of these, I think for like $12 or maybe cheaper, and you can mount these all over your setup and then be able to have your tools out of the way like I have here. Now, as far as the pouch goes, the first one that I purchased was this Electrician's pouch, which is the one I was using for a little bit before I purchased everything else. And this thing has been great. It's held up really well. It's made out of really good material. It's double stitched all the way around, as you can see here. It gives you a lot of pockets on the outside for tools. It gives you this ring system right here to attach more things. As you can see here, I have a couple of D-rings. It does offer a tape holder, which is nice, and a tape measure holder as well here if you want to carry your tape measure. It does offer a cell phone holder, but I use this to carry a case full of screws and things like that. It does give you a pen holder here, but I use it to carry this bit that I do use quite a bit. And I also carry here a Sharpie. The cool thing about this pouch is that it offers a built-in stand. And what I mean by that is you can put it on the floor, and on the back there's a flap that you bring out and you just lean it back and you can put it on the floor. Now, this is a really nice option if you're working in a tight area where you can't have your tools on your belt for whatever reason. I've used that more times than I thought I was going to use it. But overall, a good starter pouch in my opinion, because it's a nice size. It's not too big, it's not too small, and it'll fit most of your main tools on there very nicely. The next pouch we're going to talk about is my favorite one. It's the drill holder with a large mouth that can hold miscellaneous things that you need, and it offers a bunch of pockets to hold your bits. Now, the reason why it's my favorite one is because before this, I didn't really have a efficient way of going about carrying my drill, screws, and my bits. I had to carry my whole tool bag around, which can get kind of annoying in certain scenarios. Like if you're working in a ladder, if you're working on a ladder, or if you're working in an attic. If you forget something, you have to go all the way down the ladder, or you have to bring your entire tool bag up with you on the ladder, which you're carrying all your tools that you don't need, essentially, just to use your drill. Having something like this is really nice because it allows you to work hands-free, and it's right on your hip whenever you need it, which is really nice. Now, currently I have a 12-volt Bosch drill, but it does fit a full-size drill as well. So if you have like a DeWalt, Milwaukee, 20 volt, 18 volt, it'll also fit that as well. As you can see here, it offers you some loops and some more, pockets for tools, which is really nice. And yeah, like I said, my favorite pouch so far, just because it's been, a really efficient setup and great setup. I absolutely love this thing. It does offer also a locking mechanism for your drill. So as you can see here, it has a clip, and then you can clip it to right here. So you can kind of lock it in place. If you're working kind of in an area where you don't want it to fall, let's say you're working on the roof or something, you can kind of lock it in place. I kind of just leave it in here loose, and it's been great. No issues whatsoever. The next pouch we're going to talk about is going to be the smaller pouch. This one I didn't really need at the time, but it was in stock and it was relatively inexpensive. And I actually use it more times than I thought I would. It's just nice going into the scenarios where you're only going to need a couple of tools, and having something like this to kind of throw in there what you need is great. It also offers a tape holder, it's a tape holder for your tape measure, which is really nice. So if you're walking into a scenario where you just need 3 to 4 tools, this is perfect. Or if you're a kind of person who likes to always carry, a set of a couple of tools on you all day, throughout the day, having something like this is really nice, and you can use it in conjunction with your tool bag. Now, the clip system itself has been great. Once you use it, you can't really go back to anything else. It's so nice being able to very quickly grab your tools and put them on your belt. And it's also nice being able to take everything off very easy and fast, especially if you're going from job to job, or if you're getting in and out of your car a lot, you're driving, or you're just going to lunch. It's super nice just being able to take things off and just clip them, put them to the side, and have them ready for the next job, which, it's been great. Highly recommend the pouches. They offer a lot more. I only have 3, but there's a pouch out there for everyone else, so definitely recommend checking them out. The next thing we're going to talk about is this tool bag tote. This thing is absolutely amazing. It's made out of the same material as the pouches, so everything is very sturdy, very well built. The cool thing about this tool bag is that the bottom is made out of like this hard plastic, like a composite, which is really nice for when you're working in, areas with, if you're working outside and you're putting your tool bag down on the floor, you're not worried about the bottom getting all dirty in terms of like this kind of material. Because I have seen tool bags that the bottom is made out of this, and it just gets dirt or grime all over it. And having something like this is nice because you can just wipe it off, especially if you're working from outside or indoors. You can just wipe it down real quick, and you don't have to worry about tracking in, mud or anything like that. The tool bag itself is, I want to say it's like their medium-sized tool bag. They do offer a smaller one, and they do offer a lot of larger ones. But this one just fits my needs. It gives you a lot of things in terms of usability. It gives you this bar that you can, it's mainly used for this clip system, but I use it to hold my tape measure, a laser, and I think I have, my glasses right here. It gives you a lot of pockets on the outside, as you can see here. I haven't even used all of them. It gives you a lot of pockets in the back and on the side. It also gives you 2 locations on the side to hold your belt clips, which is really nice. So if you're going to a job and you're kind of further away from your setup, you can easily just grab, something like this, and then just clip it on, and you're good to go. And then once you get to your job, if you need this, set of tools, you can just put them in here and, go about your day. So really nice setup, very versatile in that you can do that. What I tend to do is I grab my drill and I just slide it into this little notch, and good to go. That's usually the way I have it set up when I'm going somewhere. and I need my drill, but I don't want to carry the whole pouch. I can just slide it in here, no issues whatsoever. As far as the inside goes, it gives you 2 deep pockets, and it gives you a lot of pockets on the outside and pockets on the divider, which is really nice. This has withheld really well over the year. No issues whatsoever. The pocket, I do like to put my water in here. So if I'm working in an area where I'm going to be away from my vehicle for quite a while, it's really nice being able to fit this in here and still be able to carry it. It can get a little heavy with all this stuff in there, but once you're at your job location, it's nice having everything you need in one spot, and you don't have to go back and forth to your car. But yeah, I highly recommend this tool bag. But yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions regarding the tool bags or even the tools themselves, feel free to drop a comment. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Before I forget though, the only con I will say about Toughbuilt at the moment is that these things are kind of hard to get in general. Now, it wasn't an issue when I was in the market for it. I went into my local Lowe's and everything was in stock. Now I feel like when I walk in there, you can't even look for a pouch anymore. I don't know if it's because the economy or if they're worried more about their stack system that they're coming out with. Either way, that's the only con at the moment. I had a coworker who saw my pouch and he wanted to go get one. I told him to go to Lowe's, and he looked online, he looked in store, and he just couldn't find anything at the moment, which kind of sucks, but hopefully that changes. If you can get your hands on these, like I said, highly recommend it. And yeah, guys, if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to drop them down below. Peace.